Hi, this is Sanele Mkabela and I'll be showing you my quiz application which I've created using Android Studio, Java and XML. Um, so I'm gonna read you how the quiz application will be designed. They say here you can provide the users with quiz on various general knowledge topics. These practices will ensure that you are able to set the layers properly and slowly increase your pace of learning the Android application development. In this, you will learn to use various layers components at the same time, understanding them better. In the app, questions will be asked and answers will be shown as multiple choices. The user selects the answer and gets shown on the screen if the answer is correct. In the end, the final mark should be shown to the users. So this is the instruction on how the quiz application should be created, and let me show you how I've created it. Okay, um, this is the activity main XML, which I used for the user interface and for the design of my application. As you can see, this is where the question will pop up and there will be answers here, answers here, answers here, answers here, and you will be selecting which answer is correct regarding this question here. Okay, so let me show you how I designed the application. So there are a bunch of text views here, linear layouts, and I've used these button layouts because it doesn't want to show the colors, so I have to use these compacts here. Okay, but it's fine. Okay, this was my whole XML file which was used for the design, and for the functionality we've used Java, and we will first jump into question and answers, which are stored into a file where we stored our question and answers, which is our question and answer.java. So as you can see, we've used the arrays here to store the questions, which is what are the primary purpose of the internship. It was just my random question which I've created, and these are the choices to make, which will appear there from answer A and answer B. Yeah, and these are the correct answers. So if if you've written, if your choices don't correspond with the correct answers, so there you will get a message that displays that the answer is incorrect. But if the correct answer is here and it matches with this one, so we get the question right. So this is where I start my question and answers and choices. So let's jump straight into our main activity.java for the functionality. So I've initialized some buttons here, text views, some score, which is it will display at the end, and bunch of stuff here. So this is the whole code for the functionality of our application. It will also show wrong answers. This will also display. It will also help you to choose your choices, and if you choose a choice, it will go green from the choices list that we are choosing. If if your answer is incorrect, it should display this message: sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is, and return the correct answer from the current question index and the correct from the array of correct answers. So this is my whole code. If you've passed, it should return all these if statements. I've also used some method and classes, if statements, yeah, bunch of stuff, and it at the end you should be able to restart the quiz. So that's how I use the Java programming for the functionality. Okay, so now we can jump straight into application and see how our quiz is created. So let us run our application and wait a little bit. Our application is taking a little longer, but it's launching now. Okay, so this is my quiz application which I've created. Let us answer some few questions and see that it does show you if the answer is wrong, and if you select it, it shows you that the answer is selected, and if it's right, it takes you to the next question. And after answering all the question, it should give you the total um, of how many questions you've got. So let us what is the primary purpose of the internship? Obvious to gain practical work experience. As you can see, it shows you that you have selected the answer. So it's question 2 now of 6. There are 6 questions, but now you are on question 2. So what is the common goal of an internship? During the internship, learning theoretical concepts, but all these choices are correct, but let me just select one, so it should be all of the above, so that we can see if it shows that the answer is incorrect. As you can see, wrong answer, so that's incorrect. The correct answer is all of the above, so it also shows you the correct answer, and also move to the next question, which is question 3 of 6. How can the interns demonstrate initiative during their internship? So by taking on additional responsibilities, which is the correct answer. What is the purpose of an internship report? To document experiences and learning. This is the correct answer, but let us choose the wrong answer. To criticize the organization. And as you can see, wrong answer, so that's incorrect. The correct answer is to document experiences and learning. Then it moves to the next question. What is the importance of networking during the internship? It can lead to potential job opportunities, which is the correct answer. And also, this is the correct answer. What is the difference between unpaid and paid internship? Unpaid intern receive no compensation, while the paid intern receive a salary. So, but let us choose the wrong answer, or let us choose the correct answer. So as you can see, passed, good. Score is 4 out of 6, so you'll be able to restart the quiz again. So thank you.